Enemies to the east. Enemies to the west. Enemies to the south. Enemies to the north.
Oh my God. I mean...
That was a nerdgasm.
Hi everybody! Hi Itamar! So we're breaking down the new official Game of Thrones Season 7 trailer! That was an awesome trailer.
Yeah, we don't need to watch the show anymore. That's enough. That's enough. I got my fix. It's covered.
This was such a good trailer, and of course we're very excited towards the season 7, as it is, but this trailer just made me, come on, bring it on!
Yeah.
Bring it on! Incredible. And also it seems that their decision to reduce the number of episodes per season from 10 to 7, I don't know, the production value seems through the roof.
Yeah.
Everything is beautiful, beautiful.
The dragons, the fight scenes.
The thrones.
The thrones, yeah.
The maps.
The map that Cersei stands on. Yeah. We have a lot to watch for. It's like maybe going to be like 7 feature films.
Wow.
In terms of production value.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start where the trailer starts, with Cersei.
Whatever stands in our way, we will defeat it. We're the last Lannisters.
Nobody knew it would be that complicated. Nobody knew. And being a queen, the 7 kingdoms, you know, nobody knew. Nobody knew. It's going to be very complicated.
So she's basically queen by name only.
Yeah.
She's queen of the 7 kingdoms, but she's surrounded by everyone.
She's queen of King's Landing, basically.
Right. And
she's in Queen's Landing.
Queen's Landing, boom. And when she says enemies to the west, we see a ship, so that hints to Euron.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people suspect, including us, that it's coming. Maybe they'll work together in some way. And when she says enemies to the north, they show Arya.
Steam coming out of her mouth, which means it's cold, which means she's in the north.
I think she might be heading south to King's Landing because Cersei's on her list.
Or maybe she's going to find Jon or something. I don't know. Maybe she's in Westeros here. You know, Jon is king of the north. Maybe
Sansa is alive.
Yeah, maybe she'll wait a little.
What do you think?
Maybe she'll wait a little bit with her list.
Another thing that I thought that came up to my mind when she was stating that she's surrounded by enemies, and I was thinking that maybe she also has an enemy within.
Yeah.
Maybe Jaime will also become her enemy.
I'm pretty sure it's going to happen just for the foreshadowing that Jaime already stood next to a mad king before and betrayed his oath. And Cersei is pretty mad. You know.
And she says, we are the last Lannisters that matter. And she might be right, because Tyrion, he's on another team. He doesn't have the Lannister frame of mind, the house, and we have like the legacy, like he's been discarded. So maybe the Lannisters will go down during this season.
We also see the Unsullied fighting some Lannisters. I paused and looked at the banners. I saw the lion.
Unsullied versus the Lannisters.
Yeah, they're looking like they're storming some castle.
Worlds colliding. And she's returning to Dragonstone. That's her ancestral home, right? Yeah. Aegon the Conqueror came over there. She was born over there.
Yeah, she's Stormborn, yeah.
So maybe now she wants to be reborn as queen of the 7 kingdoms. Why should she be queen?
I was born to rule the 7 kingdoms. And I will.
She's entitled to it. It's her turn. Come on, it's her turn. It's been Aerys, another Aerys.
A few Aerys.
5 Aegons. Come on, one Daenerys, one.
So no more Mother of Dragons, no more Breaker of Chains. Now it's just blood. It's my blood.
Yeah.
This is mine. This is mine.
The crash is going to be very painful for her.
I think she would also say, nobody knew this could be so complicated. Who knew? Who knew this could be so complicated?
I'm pretty sure the Russians would not let her be queen. I'm pretty sure.
Do you remember in the first season, the first book, when Robert was telling Ned,
The Dothraki horde crosses the narrow sea. We won't be able to stop them. Only a fool would meet the Dothraki in an open field. They leave us in our castles. They go from town to town, looting and burning, killing every man who can't hide behind a stone wall, stealing all our crops and livestock, enslaving all our women and children.
There, I think that we're gonna have like the most incredible battle scenes ever, standing on horses and stuff like that. Now she has a Dothraki horde and fucking a fucking dragon above it, gliding above it. Who could stop her? Who? And conversely, Aegon only needed 3 dragons to conquer King's Landing. So Dothraki and the dragons.
Overkill.
Yes.
It's not fair. But I don't know. I mean, it's arguable. I don't know if the Dothraki you see in the trailer. I don't know if they're in Westeros already.
I think so.
Maybe they're still, you know, in Essos or something like that. No. I don't know. Yeah, the dragons, they're a weapon of mass destruction. Which unstoppable, but very hard to control. You had a lot of foreshadowing about that.
Right.
And you see Tyrion is only seen in the trailer. He's like on some cliff looking at the dragons, super scared.
Right, he's scared.
And, you know...
He's not excited.
He's not excited. He's not like, yeah, go get him, Drogon, yeah. He's like, oh my God, this is not good. Ooh. Like, I think in his mind, he's looking at it and said, another, for what? I mean, for another mad Targaryen on the throne. I mean, there needs to be a purpose here.
Right.
I mean, she needs to be queen. She said, I am the queen because I need to defeat the White Walkers or whatever.
Right, she doesn't say that,
no,
though.
She doesn't say that.
And also, like, in her mind, the people secretly like her and they yearn for Targaryen restoration. But she's going to have to fight to get what she wants. And we think that when that happens, people will not greet her as a liberator.
Not necessarily,
So people will hate her, and that will be a big problem because she's used to being loved. By the people. That has been part of her identity.
In 20 years of anti-Targaryen propaganda, it's not going to be easy. You know, nobody remembers Aerys for the better.
Right.
Nobody. They remember Robert, the killer of her father.
Right. The kingdom was stable under Robert. That's like the narrative.
That's the narrative, exactly.
Right. Okay, so that's going to
so
be...
it's not going to be so easy. So now she wants to go with the dragons. What the fuck? I thought we got... The people doesn't like the people.
Right.
You know, they're
it
not
will only
like,
get worse.
Dragons.
Yeah. Here, White Walkers here, dragons here. For them, both will be the same.
So it's not going to be easy.
Okay, so if we're talking about the White Walkers, let's go north. There's a scene with the wildlings seemingly being surrounded by White Walkers. I don't know. I think so.
You see Jon running also, running with Tormund, like
in the snow,
looking back. Yeah.
Ooh, and at the very end of the trailer, Jon says, "The Great Wall
is here."
So what will happen in the wall? What will happen in the wall? Will there still be a wall?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
The people want to know.
I think
Give us an answer.
I think you know what? For the prediction video.
Okay.
Leave that for the prediction video.
Okay.
Stay
So
tuned.
you're not going to tell me even? You can tell me. Whatever. I don't even want to know. Come on, Ethan. Come on. And I think the most important thing that we see in the north is Littlefinger being a super villain. Creeping in the shadows and pouring poison and planting seeds of a future betrayal maybe into Sansa's ears. He's telling him,
your father and brothers are gone, yet here you stand.
We're still here, everybody's gone.
And you have couple that with the Davos speech about it's time to unite.
If we don't put aside our enmities and band together, we will die. And then it doesn't matter whose skeleton sits on the Iron Throne.
But that could be also Littlefinger's scheming, you know, the wildlings and the Northerners. That's not a natural union.
So
you know,
maybe you think
they're old enemies.
To drive a wedge between them?
I think so. And you also see Jon is very mad at Littlefinger.
Right, he pushes him and strangles him. That's kind of reminiscent to his uncle, not his dad, his uncle, right?
You're a funny man. Huh? A very funny man.
And that worked out very well afterwards for Ned.
Yeah.
Of course, he trusted Littlefinger and everything is fine. Ned is alive. So I'm sure Jon will be fine as well.
Yeah, no.
I did warn you not to trust me.
So the trailer starts with Cersei and her petty war. This one is against us, this one is against us. And at the very end of the trailer, Jon says,
The Great War is here.
so I think that's like will be the arc of the season, that it starts
Yeah.
with this infighting and petty differences and stuff, and it ends with the Great War coming.
Yeah.
And also, right when Davos says, if the White Walkers win, then it won't matter which skeleton sits on the throne, they show you
If we don't put aside our enmities and band together, we will die. And then it doesn't matter whose skeleton sits on the Iron Throne.
the mountain, the new skeleton mountain. And there's a theory, I've heard this theory, that maybe the mountain will kill Cersei and sit on the throne. I don't know, right when he says that, boom, you see the mountain.
Whose skeleton sits on the Iron Throne.
You also, there's something, you see Yara / Asha
Okay.
kissing one of the Ilaria Sand. The
Power move. What's up with that?
I don't know. I'm very excited about seeing Dorne again.
I'm very excited towards Wormtongue, not Wormtongue,
Grey Worm.
Grey Worm. He also has a sex scene, seemingly. I'm very excited about that, and I think it's gonna be super
Yeah.
hot.
7 episodes, you know, you have to feel something. You have to use feelers.
Right, in between the dragons. We say,
Yeah.
So what did you think of the trailer? What theories do you have? Be sure to mention in the comments. Season 7 is right around the corner. We're gonna have loads and loads of content every week, 4 or 5 videos every week. We're gonna give a lot of perks to our patrons. We're gonna do extra live streams with our patrons during the season, chat with them about episodes, stuff like that. And also we'll do sometimes a post-game show, sort of,
Yeah.
shooting ourselves after shooting the review.
Basically an extra video.
So everything will be free, but this is a video that won't be fit for
Yeah.
public, for the general public, only for the patrons. So if you want to support us and get all that during the season, we promise to work very hard and to make it worth your while. You can go to patreon.com/GOT Academy or click the link in the description and like the video if you enjoyed it. We want to get maybe to 1,500 likes this time. It will help us.
15,000.
15,000 likes.
Why not? I want to. You have to dream big.
Okay, so we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
The Great War is here.